Ambrose of Milan, de Mysteriis, episode 8. Sed illa os tetigit, quia et mutum curabat et virum, in altero, ut os eas infusae sono vocis aperiret, in altero, quia tactus iste virdrum decebat, feminam non decebat. And now Ambrose says, but he, ille, meaning Christ, touched his mouth, because he was curing, curabat, he was healing both a man who was deaf and someone who was a man. In the one case, in altero, in order that, his mouth he might open, aperiret, that is, Christ might open the mouth of that man, eas, through the sound, sono, of his voice being put into it. So it appears that Ambrose is saying Christ wanted to perform the miracle of the man who was deaf by touching his mouth so that he could open the man's mouth, os, by putting his own voice, sono, the sound of his voice poured into it. So sono is a masculine singular ablative of instrument, and infusae vocis is a feminine singular genitive. And infusae, of course, is a participle from infundo, to pour into. It's a third conjugation verb, infundo, infundere, and here's the perfect passive participle. Then he goes on and says, in the other case, because that one being touched, he being touched, this was suited or fitting for a man, virdrum, but it was not decent or fitting or suitable for a woman, feminam. It's not clear to me what Ambrose means by this, because I don't remember a story of Christ healing a woman who was mute or dumb, that is, unable to speak. So I'm not really sure what he means by saying that he was touched, tactus iste. I think this refers to the man whom Christ touched, the virum, that this was appropriate for a man, but it was not appropriate for a woman. I guess he's saying that Christ would not have touched a woman's mouth to heal her that way, because that would have not been an appropriate thing to do, which I believe Ambrose, given the context, he's right about that, but I'm not sure why he would make this point here. Perhaps one of the readers, I should say one of the listeners or viewers, can explain this portion of Ambrose's exegesis to the rest of us.
If you enjoyed that little video lesson, please go ahead and subscribe for us, click the bell and so forth. Check out the other videos on this page, leave a comment, and please be sure to check out our Patreon page as well.